I'll be honest, I don't think the van's supposed to do that. It, however, is pretty cold, and the van had a very rough start trying to start up. So let's see how it sounds now. Ah, just fine. Alright. I let it warm up a little bit. I hate doing it, but unfortunately, I mean, I sat here probably for 3 minutes trying to get this thing started. So we might be in for a rough winter, but it is trash picking day. Let's find some treasure. Let's make it a good one. Let's do it. Alright, pulled off kind of to the side, but I don't know if that's really going to do much. God, oh, it says free. Free. That is one heck of a tire. Put it right back down. It's one heck of a piece of what looks like aluminum. It's either aluminum or it's stainless. I got this other piece over here. I think there might be something in this trash can. So. Oh, this is the whole cord. Yes. Put this pillow back in there. There we go. That's a steel wheel on that. And that's pretty aggressive tire. Kind of looks like it has decent enough tread. All those aggressive tires always look like they have a decent enough tread. Like I mentioned how I think the tires I had on my Jeep, I got 60,000 miles out of them. 60,000. Most tires for like SUVs and stuff usually go for about 40,000. And the only reason why I had to replace them is because I had them so long, they started to kind of dry rot. You can start seeing cracking in it. Not because the tread got so low. I probably could have got 70,000, 80,000 miles on it. And you know what's even worse? And this is what I laugh about. You know, like you leave reviews for people. I'm not someone who leaves negative reviews, like ever. If I have a bad experience, I really never leave a negative review. But I never really leave a positive review, right? You know, it's like I never go on the site and be like, oh, I had a great time. Let me go leave them a review. Oh, look at that. So you think about all the great things you kind of have bought and the things you might have even looked up reviews before you bought it. And now looking back on it, you kind of think it would have been smart to go back and leave reviews on things for other people. So when it came to like buying tires, my first wheels, I looked at a lot of different tires and wheels, and I really should have just went back and left a review. That's kind of my TED Talk for today. If you enjoy a product, go back and leave a review. These have actually, those cassettes have been here since last time I was here. I don't know. Is this metal? No, that's wood. This is metal. See, that table looked like it was metal. I thought it was a work table, like for food things. Well, that Thanksgiving Day turkey really helped out there. Hopefully I didn't break before Thanksgiving and they were cooking Thanksgiving. Especially if they do it in the oven. because they're getting rid of it. So it seems kind of quiet out here, a little bit different. Usually you got kids playing and all sorts of other stuff going on. This video is being recorded on the weekend, so Thanksgiving Day screwed up the trash pickup schedule for the rest of the week, the Thursday to Friday pickup. So towns got pushed back a day or two. So I am filming this on the weekend. I was going to take today off. I still have family in town, kind of playing chauffeur, playing host as well, and kind of thought I was going to stay away from maybe trash picking. But I realized I had literally 0 videos left in the record books, and I did want to finish this year strong, so I was going to get out this morning where everyone's still kind of sleeping in and doing what they're doing. So I did want to finish off the year strong, like I said, and hopefully push it to 7 years. So should be fun, should be enjoyable. I truly appreciate everyone. I'm thankful for everyone. I truly appreciate everyone. I'm thankful for everyone, especially those who have stick around over the years to watch the channel, watch the videos, and hopefully everyone had a safe and happy Thanksgiving, and here's to the holiday season. Since we are in the last day or last 2 days of, I guess, November. I think this video comes out December 1st. Oh, this one looks very heavy. Of course the car's coming. Right as oh, let's grab this. I don't know what the heck this is. Good morning, man. It's kind of a ghost town. I don't know. It's kind of bringing me back to different days here. What we got over here? Nothing. But yeah, it's kind of a ghost town. I've seen 2 people out and about this morning. I've probably passed maybe 3 or 4 moving cars. But other than that, I've literally seen 2 people out. The one guy who got out of his car, who was following me when I was picking up the television, and then the last find, I said good morning to. That is one person, and I saw a lady putting out more garbage into her garbage can. Other than that, I have literally not seen a single soul out here. I mean, there's no one. I'm looking around. There's not a single person walking around. It is a little cold, like I said. The van had very, very big problems starting up this morning. Very big troubling problems. I don't know if that is a oil issue. We have a toilet seat on the right. An oil issue, a fuel issue, a battery issue. Just really everything's so cold issue. I was thinking maybe it's the fuel or maybe it's the oil. The oil's not the right weight. I think we have on our television. So yes, this will mark most likely the end to no television left behind. I think if I have room or I'm going to the other building, I probably would keep grabbing them, or if I can find a way to take these apart and make some money. Or if they're right next to something. But yeah, a lot of these TVs I'm kind of just taking, and I'm not getting paid for them, but that's okay. The one television I did find last week, I asked the guy, he's like, just put down the light iron pile, because it was all steel framed. So that was good. I think it was last week, maybe it was 2 weeks ago. I also don't know what that is. Can use that for a music video. I gotta get my songs released. Oh jeez. That's a whole thing in itself. Been very busy. Very, very busy. Songs released, like I'm some sort of artist. A lot of things in the works for the rest of the year. Merch might be coming back. People have asked about merch. Don't know how I'm going to do that, but maybe. I also hit my shin, I think, lifting up that, not this thing, but the last thing, and it's felt bruised probably for the last 15 minutes. So I can't wait to see what that looks like underneath these jeans, which I guess now we're in jean season. No more shorts for old taco stacks. I do miss the shorts. That means it's warm out. Warm is nice. Oh, buddy, I think we have another television. What in the world? We're gonna have a lot of TVs. It is also after Black Friday now, so probably just take one globe. It is after Black Friday, so you know people are probably getting new TVs. This says free, so probably what works is a smart TV. That's the question. Free. It probably works if it says free. Is it a smart TV? I don't know. Hisense. I'm trying to think if it rained overnight. I'm sure the frost and the cold and the dampness. Also, my pond froze. Not completely. It's about a third frozen. And that's probably only like a little sheet of ice. But it is frozen. So, first time this year. Waking up this morning, it's been like that. There we go. Just the time for the season. Summer wave, that's what it's called. Oh, we might have some metal on the right. See, this is what happens when you kind of pay attention one time. Just take the chair. I'll just take the chair. Might be a little rolling rack without the rolling part. I do like how they put it next to the recycling can because they think it's recyclable. And you guys have heard my rant about that hundreds of times. But just because things are recyclable doesn't mean it goes as your household recyclables. If that makes sense, it makes sense. See, corn stalks on the right. Guess people are getting rid of their fall decor. Now we're switching into the holiday, Christmas, New Year's kind of environment. All right, let's see if the vintage house over here has anything out for trash that I want. These are a bunch of what look like strawberry boxes, fruit boxes. Don't need those. These look like all crosses with flowers on them, almost like for a cemetery maybe. And there you go, vintage Tupperware and older bottles from probably the 80s and 90s and 70s. Molly Pratt. There you go. Oh, that's not one. Very used mason jars. Nope. Now I play the guessing game every time I find something for next week. Did they buy this because they bought a new one on Cyber Monday, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday? Or did it just ironically break? Free furniture. I guess it's a entertainment center. free furniture. Probably costs a lot of money. All right, well, just stumbled upon this rummage sale. Apparently they had one yesterday. So today's the second day, so I don't think I might find anything, but I'm just finishing up trash picking, and I saw the sign out, so why not stop? All right, making my way to the scrapyard now. I stopped off at a rummage sale, didn't find anything. It was actually a rummage sale started yesterday, so obviously on the second day you're just kind of wasting your time. It looks like a lot of people probably called off for today. Not really a lot of people working. They have the employee parking lot on the other side, so you can see, like, I know some of the guys who work here, I know what trucks they own or drive. So they're not there, which probably means I probably won't be dropping off metal over there. Because it generally is a little bit slower if there's only one person working in the entire building. Like I said a couple times, this is on the weekend. Since it's the weekend, things are a little bit different. Obviously with the holiday week, everything kind of, you know, people took off extra days most likely in a profession. People want the longer weekend. I even thought Black Friday itself, I'm like, it's still like the week. It didn't feel like the week on Black Friday. It felt like it was a Saturday or a Sunday. But even with that, we made it to the scrapyard. I was going to come here later today, and then I realized they probably close even earlier because I never come here on a weekend. So they probably close at like 11 rather than 4. That's just the way most places do business. Let's see what kind of goodies people have thrown away. That is Makita chop saw. Which actually go as dirty aluminum, and I think this also would go as dirty aluminum. I think it's an aluminum frame. This is a fan motor. That would be a motor. Just now, one pile, we have a bunch of what I call non-ferrous metals, even though I don't know if you really consider that non-ferrous, even though it's non-ferrous pricing. That's what that would be. And then whatever heck this thing is, what is this? It's the Hobart Manufacturing Company out of Troy, Ohio. Be cool just to take off this plaque. I've actually seen people sell the plaques. I don't know what that is. Some sort of machinery. Piece of an old meat grinder, maybe? Man, I would get in trouble if I worked at a scrapyard. I say it every time. I would take off that plaque and just add it. I know I've seen box lots at auctions of plaques off motors sell for like 60, 70 bucks for like 10 of them. That thing and scrap, that little placard thing, that thing's not even a penny. Oh. Alright, time to throw stuff on there. See a guy bringing in patio furniture over there. I'm hoping they're not aluminum, or at least he knows if they are aluminum or steel. I made 11 bucks. Not really a ton of money. I got rid of the TVs on the other side, and then I was going to bring over that wire from the extension cord as well as some of the other stuff, and that one piece of aluminum. But when I was over there was 3 trucks waiting, and I can tell there's only one worker in there. So now there's only 2 trucks waiting. But I didn't really want to bother him, and this is one of the things with scrapping is like sometimes they don't care, but they don't really want to be bothered if you bring in like $3 or $4 worth of stuff. They probably wouldn't care, it wouldn't be a big deal, but just try and be courteous, especially with so much more like going on today and a lot more, you know, it's busier, and there's, you know, they're kind of, I won't say understaffed, but the whole crew isn't here, so I didn't really want to bother them with that, so I'll bring it in next time I come in for a scrap run. But it was fun, another day on the books. Now I guess it's starting to pick up a little bit more now that we're getting to like 8:45 in the morning, but it was fun nonetheless. If you guys enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Happy holidays, and we're now in December, so let's make it a good month and finish the year strong. Catch you guys next time for next episode here at Taco Stacks. Until next time, have a great day, keep living a dream, peace.